Hey, welcome everybody. My name is
guys.
Erik.
I'm Peter. You don't see us yet, but what you are looking at is Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered. And it is a remastered masterpiece.
Yeah, so today we're going to see how this game plays. At this moment we're running a triple monitor setup.
Yes.
I can show you the capture. So this is actually, I can increase the lights a bit, but you will see our fake green screen.
Yeah.
So 3 monitors over there. And this is the capture.
Call from me.
This is captured by NDI.
Hi,
so
Aunt
we're
May.
using 2.
What is all
hello.
that noise?
Yeah.
Watching
dark
a
here.
superhero
Like
movie.
a little bit.
What's up?
So
just
3
wanted to make sure
MAG
we're still on for
272
dinner tomorrow
CQR, so
Totally.
curved.
Listen,
Q
I gotta
means
go.
4040p,
Okay. Love you.
and this
Love
gives
you
a
too.
resolution of almost 8K. Well, not that 8K, but 7680 times
Yes.
4040. And we're running this with NVIDIA Surround.
That's my
Later we'll use an ultra-wide monitor because this is different. Yeah, it's very difficult for you to see when we're capturing this. But first we want to show you a little bit about this setup, how it works, and also that it's not perfect.
No.
Peter was already complaining, and I think Michiel went home sick because of the surround.
He got a headache a little bit from how it looks. Yeah.
Close to VR.
Well, somewhat. I mean, again, it has its uses, but it's not for every game. But we saw that this game has support for ultra-wide resolutions. And so yeah, that's why we thought let's give it a try.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna die here because you actually can die in this game, it seems.
If it's too small to see, I have somewhere a zoom. Let me see. Oh, that's the FPS counter. Where did I leave the zoom? Oh, this is the zoom.
How exactly do you think this ends well
See
for
what
you?
Peter is doing. Trying to do, I should say.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just button mashing right now. Because really what I want to do is go outside because that's where it's really nice. I haven't really played through the game at all, other than just trying it out.
We can
seeing
be
how it
honest, we installed it yesterday, right?
looks. Yeah, pretty much.
On
Yeah.
that server
Downloaded
there's
it
no evidence
yesterday
left.
and installed it and
I'm not sure if I can actually go out.
probably
If I go in this way,
Yeah, I
we'll
think
destroy all the
missed
evidence.
it, indeed. What's that?
I should look for a
So if you
sneaky
have any
way.
questions in the chat, drop them there. We also have a
There we
giveaway, as usual. Well, nobody can see the giveaway today.
Not yet, not yet.
not
But
yet.
maybe, I mean, maybe I can start a new game and basically just go and go into the city where the real magic happens.
Like this, they can see it.
Yes, a
It's
little
not
bit.
perfect. So you're not playing with keyboard and mice?
No, I'm playing actually with a controller. So this is the GC30 V2.
Yeah,
Very
but
nice
this also has a decent keyboard and mouse support, right?
It does, yeah. I've read really good things about that as well. I mean, we've got both connected, but as you can see, it will switch based on what you're using. If you're using a controller, it will switch the controls automatically to the controller. If you're using the mouse, it will just switch to keyboard and mouse commands. And it's really well optimized for a port because, I mean, everybody knows, I think this is a PlayStation exclusive, or it was. In the first, I don't know, like 2 years ago. When was this launched? A couple of years ago, anyway. The
2018.
Oh yeah, so it's quite a bit longer ago. But
Yeah.
yeah, so very interesting. But and now this, this port has come out from Sony and Nixis.
We don't like green.
No, exactly. So that's why I'll see if I
Yeah.
can.
Okay, so let me first do the giveaway. Yes, I'm back. I enjoyed 2 weeks holiday. And
I
yeah,
need to go back a little bit further.
I have more holidays left, so I try to plan it on Wednesdays. I don't have to do this work. Peter not reacting. Okay. Anyway, giveaway. If you
Gonna have to start a new
go
one.
to YouTube or Twitch channel, there is a bot running, spamming the link. As always, you can participate and win
cannot start a new
Valhalla Dawn of Ragnarok
Ragnarok.
DLC.
I guess I'm really gonna have to finish this one because I can't start a
Okay,
new game either.
then I will dim the lights again.
Well, I think it's okay. But you can switch between. Well, what I can do is also show you a little bit about how NVIDIA Surround works.
Okay, then
before we do that.
let me first set up the lights, Peter, because
Oh yeah.
That's
I
more
can
than just switching them on.
I can turn this one on. Oh,
Yeah.
That's it, basically.
No. These need to go
Oh,
back
yeah.
to
40. Yeah, 40. Oh, these are at 100.
Uh-huh.
That's
Yes.
not, yeah, so that's the other one should be at 70 only in the back.
Oh, one moment, I will fix that.
Yeah. Because otherwise.
Okay,
it's-
17.
And these need to be 40.
Yeah, 40.
So there you go. Okay. Yes. So I'm back. Hello. So how NVIDIA Surround works is it's really kind of similar to AMD's Eyefinity. So if you have AMD graphics card, that's how it works. I will turn on this monitor as well, by the way, so I can actually
that was
see the
for
chat.
testing.
Yeah, actually we turned that off. So
And where will I put myself?
wherever you want. Oh, am I frozen? Oh no, there we go.
Yeah, you were.
For a second. So yeah, it's like the same as AMD's Eyefinity in that it aims for mostly simulation games, racing, or what's it called, flight simulator, for example, or you have some Elite Dangerous type, you know, space shoot 'em.
Is this something, Peter?
Sorry?
Is this something?
Yeah. Why not? You can in the monitor. That's nice. That's
Yeah. I would do like this.
like a news anchor.
Hello, everybody. Good morning.
Yeah, but yeah, so it's really meant for people who like simulators and who wanted a bit more than one monitor. And when this was invented, you didn't really have the ultra wide screen monitors that we have now, and we're going to use later on as well. So what you would do is rope together 3 of the same monitors, and we've got here 3 times the MAG 272 CQR.
Yeah.
So those are each 1440p monitors and curved. And especially with the curved, it's kind of ideal if you want one of those setups. You know, you put them in line with the curve.
Maybe
so
you can show the curvature because
Yeah, I can.
it's not really visible.
Wait, I had the phone on the charger. By the way, shout out to whoever last week told us that we're having some trouble with Droid Cam. But as you can see, I'm
not only last week. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but last week somebody did say, hey, maybe you should try a different app called Irion, and
Yeah.
we're trying that right now. It seems to be working okay so far, but yeah, still testing it out a bit. It's also like the focus seems to be a little bit off. I mean, that's a little bit better, but it seems to struggle when you go a little bit further. But as you can see,
so
it's like a continuous curvature. So you try to. Yeah,
Hussein
put
is
them next to
saying
each other.
the center monitor is slightly off. Peter will later talk about it.
Yeah, it always is. The thing with these monitors is you can have, I mean, here you have, wait, I'm not sure if you can see this. So you can put them next to each other, but the problem is that even though you put them 100% next to each other and try to get them at the exact same angle, there's always going to be a slight difference, and they're never 100% aligned. So here you can see it's actually quite close at the top, and then near the bottom there's a little bit of a gap.
But that isn't the biggest problem. The biggest problem is in the software, right?
Yes, yeah, as well indeed. Like the continuity of the image, which in the game, to be fair, it looks all right now. But if I go into the menu, it probably, I'm not sure if it will show that correctly. Here we go. I mean, the lag, as you can see, it should be ideally continuing here, like taking into account the 2 bezels of the monitor. But obviously it doesn't, because the PC in the game can only kind of take into account the actual panel. So they will assume that the panels are actually connected, and if they were, this would be correct. But since they're not, it's like it looks very much off, and it's like he broke his leg or something. But
Yeah, you didn't land him well.
no, indeed, like he did a superhero landing once too many
Last
times.
meter isn't insured.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a bit, and there is actually a way to try and set that up in NVIDIA Surround. I'll show that in a minute. And I have done that actually to try and calibrate that, but for some reason, and I'm not sure if this is down to like the NVIDIA Surround feature or if the game simply doesn't support it or something, but it's not working correctly, unfortunately. But we can switch back to the normal, yeah, indeed, normal view. So NVIDIA Surround, what it does is basically take 3 monitors, and you can always connect multiple monitors to Windows these days. It's very easy. You just connect the monitors, make sure they're all powered on, and usually Windows will automatically detect them. I will choose a different...
I will zoom it a bit, Peter. One moment. Let me... What is this? Maybe we go to the capture.
I'll choose a different background anyway, so you can see a little bit more about how...
Yeah. Which part? Are you going to show it on the left monitor?
I can show it wherever you want.
On the middle,
right
please.
now you're like in the middle, aren't you?
Yeah.
Where's my mouse? Because I can't see it actually. That's weird. Should be in this area here, but it's not showing that in the... Anyway.
Yeah, there we are.
So basically...
Still small, but there we are.
Yeah. Everybody knows in Windows, if you right click and you go to display settings, whether it's Windows 11 or 10, you get a menu that has all kinds of options about the resolution, scaling, and also especially the advanced display will tell you a bit more about you know, if you're running at the right refresh rate and stuff like that.
Yeah, can you do image scaling?
Yes.
Like 200% or something?
225 is the max. Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah, readable.
You do that as well, right? On your work.
No comment.
You told Eric returned last week. It's like, I just found out I'm using, what was it?
1080p. So we
1080p with scaling of 150 or something. And I told him, tell me you're getting old without telling me you're getting old.
we were talking about the monitors we use for live stream. I said, because Michiel, he had 4040p monitors.
Yeah.
And I said, I even don't know, let me check. I have the 1080p version. And then I was checking. Yeah. And I'm using 150% scaling.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, happens.
So I won't do that much scaling, but I think this is...
No, maybe one bigger.
One bigger? That's
That's only for me.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, you have a lot of things that you can do, and what I'll do is I'll just go out of the game now so it doesn't mess with that. Here we go. So basically, what you would normally have if you start setting this up, NVIDIA Surround, is you would have 3 separate monitors. So what I will do now is I will disable the surround feature, so like this, and so it will decouple them.
This takes some time?
Very short, should be.
Well, then setting up takes some time, right?
Maybe a bit longer, but yeah. Why is it only showing one monitor now? Oh, there we go.
Then I will disable the zoom. Oh, so now you see on the bottom? Let me switch here. So Peter only has one view, and he's now probably moving into the middle.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello?
I can also capture that one, Peter. Just leave that.
It's popping up. They're starting to pop up now, so probably it's trying to redetect and redeploy them all. Ooh, it does not like that.
Just leave it. I'm going to NDI capture, and then I'm going to... Oh, now you have it on the left monitor?
No, that's the thing. I have no idea. What I can do is I can restart it.
Uh-oh.
It's being well, they're all connected with DisplayPort. DisplayPort sometimes doesn't like hot swapping a lot, meaning that, you know, turning on and off the signal, which is essentially what NVIDIA drivers just did. So if I reboot it, maybe it will pick them up correctly. But I've got 3 of the same monitors connected through DisplayPort, each of them, and yeah. I will start off with a setup where basically the PC sees 3 separate monitors, and it can still, you know, juggle them around and put them into the right position for Windows. I'm sure most people have done that at some point.
The order of the monitors?
Yeah, exactly. But at least, you know, rope them all 3 together, if it will still find them. But it seemingly doesn't really like what I've just done.
Okay, never mind, Peter. Let me just go. I also don't know why your NDI capture is so strange.
Probably because of what's going on here, and it's...
Yeah, no, I already know, because you are capturing like the ultra wide.
Yes.
That's what the resolution says, but you only have one monitor.
Ah, yes. So it's stretching it out.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, well, yeah, I'm going to copy paste this one, make this one smaller. Yeah, you're good to go.
Yeah, but I may actually just unplug some of the monitors because it's
oh my
really
God.
not. It keeps switching stuff around, and as you can see here, so it's only picking up the signal on one monitor. Ideally, what it should have done is just connect them all. So I'm just gonna disconnect all of the monitors and then one by one plug them back in.
These are 3 monitors of 4040p.
Yes. So there's one monitor, that's the second one, and now the third one. So it is detecting them.
Oh, the NDI is not working, Peter. Maybe I go to capture. Oh, you don't have capture. Oh my God. NDI froze, so you need to replay that.
Yeah, I think I need to redo a lot of things because it really disliked what I just did, and it's kind
I'm
of.
paid per hour. That's okay.
Same here, but it's it keeps detecting and then undetecting monitors, it seems. So that's a little bit strange.
If you get NDI to work, then we just can show. Can you reset the NDI settings?
I think I just have to restart it. Oh no, it's what is it? Capture, screen capture.
So a long time ago we used NDI,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah, we actually moved away from it for a while. So it's actually
For a good reason.
This is weird because as you can see sometimes on the, well, I see it in the monitor happening. It's kind of, you know, sometimes it's detecting
there
the
it
monitor,
is.
sometimes it isn't.
There it is. I don't know which one I have now. Yeah, anyway, we will see that later. No, I will need to reset this.
I may have broken it. Two displays are connected. No, 3 of them actually. But it doesn't want to see some of them. Wow, this really screwed it up. Let's see. Okay. Well, I think this shows you one of the drawbacks of using NVIDIA Surround. It's a bit of a hassle, and it can give issues, as demonstrated perfectly here. And I'm not sure why it's giving these issues, because we tested it before the live stream. It's even like it's freezing up the system, like the mouse every now and again as well.
That's what I said. Switching from single mode to NVIDIA Surround takes some time.
No, actually just switching out of NVIDIA Surround again was the problem in this case. Okay, maybe.
Can you make this, put this window a bit higher and make it bigger?
Just a second.
Now you're enabling Surround, right?
No, this was just enabling multiple monitors. Ah, here we go. Okay, so finally, it has decided.
No,
yeah,
Peter. Okay, go back to more to the right.
Oh, okay. Here.
Higher, 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 higher.
Why?
And then make it bigger, the screen at the bottom. Enlarge it. Yes, perfect.
So in the NVIDIA control panel, I've now been able to select all of them, but this is just setting up multiple displays. So this is not the surround thing, because that's actually down here, down these monitors. Here it says surround spanning options. So that's really what NVIDIA Surround is. Let me see. Now it should also display in Windows again. Here we go. Although it's actually in reverse order. So as you can see, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but you can see the numbers. This one is number 1, number 2, number 3. So basically it's 3, 2, 1.
That depends on in the order you connected the cables.
Perhaps, but always in Windows you should be able to
Yeah, you can.
reverse the order. The problem here is I think two things are conflicting because the NVIDIA driver, and this did actually happen before as well, is I tried to, for example, say no, the 3 should be on the left side. But as you can see, after a couple of seconds it will automatically put it back. So it's a bit weird. Now this should be possible in the NVIDIA driver though. That did work before. So if I do it here and put the 2 in between, here we go. That should help. Now I'll apply it. And then I still need to say that they need to, yes, keep these changes. They need to extend. Oh, actually I already did that. Yeah. So this is what normal, multi-monitor looks like. So I can move my mouse all the way from the left monitor to the middle to, I don't know, I mean, if I open an application, I can show that as well. I don't know, maybe Google Chrome, whatever.
Possible to select a different background?
Yes.
So
oh wait, that's actually
if you
here.
activated it.
Yeah, exactly. We can only choose like, I don't know.
Yeah, this is better. No, not so much green inside.
Yeah, dark indeed. So, okay. But I can like drag this application all the way from one monitor to the other, right? So it's, you've successfully linked them together in the right order. So this is great for general purpose multitasking and all that. But this still probably won't help you in your games if you want to have a multiple gaming setup for monitors.
Now the game will only render on one monitor.
Probably, yeah. I mean, we can test that if you want. Let's see, it's on Steam, so presumably right now, okay, maybe I need to first set up the middle monitor as like the main one. So it will start on that one, make this my main display.
Crypto trade setup. I think you're missing 3 monitors on the top.
Sorry? I'm missing what?
Master Dog said this is a crypto trade setup, but I think you need 6.
Yeah, maybe. Or like a Wall Street setup indeed. So here you can see you need to, in the launcher as well, you get a nice old school launcher with this game, which is really nice. But you have to choose which monitor. You can only choose one of them.
Oh, one moment. I need to...
oh yeah, maybe the capture or?
No, the capture is HDMI, so we... no, never mind.
NDI? NDI should be running, right? Yes,
one moment.
It is.
If you run it on this monitor on the right?
I can't.
Okay, then people...
I'm on the...
Doesn't matter. People
Anyway,
just have to imagine.
There's a launcher here, and you have to select one of these options, which is... No, actually, wait. You switch to the phone cam.
Yeah.
That should help. I'll do it this way. 15 minutes later. There we go.
There we are. Oh, yeah.
Is it clear? Okay, so basically the launcher options here, you can see, I mean, you've got exclusive full screen window, stuff like that. Well, exclusive full screen lets you also change the refresh rate separately from what Windows is set to. Normally the game would just adopt whatever it's set to in Windows. But yeah, here you need to choose which monitor. So you cannot choose all of them. So indeed, it will start on one monitor only, which in this case is the middle monitor. So if I now start the game, shouldn't take too long. I mean, both of the other monitors are still.
Yeah, I switched back already,
okay.
Peter, to main.
Are still displaying.
Thank you for your efforts.
Windows, yeah. But as you can see here, it's only displaying on the middle monitor now.
Yeah.
Correct? And also in the game, it probably will only say I've got one
I
monitor.
believe there are some games, like I remember some RTS, like a strategy game in the past, which could use multiple monitors.
Yes.
Oh, for example.
In the game.
Yeah, no, well, Battlefield.
That's not an RTS, but yes.
No, but I think Battlefield 3, we used, but it was like the browser on the second monitor for the map.
Yeah.
But normally it can only do one monitor, and indeed if you want 3 monitors, like you see a lot of race sim setups with triple screen, should be in surround.
Exactly, and that's basically where going to the NVIDIA panel comes in. So if you want to, for people who don't know where to find that, that's usually in the taskbar on the right. You've got the NVIDIA logo here, so you right-click it, and then you have the NVIDIA control panel.
We don't see it.
Yeah, it's really, really tiny. Wait, you can switch to the phone cam again, then I can show that. Yes, okay. Taskbar, just click on the arrow if you don't see it. Little NVIDIA logo there. Right-click it, and there we go, NVIDIA control panel.
Does it limit you to the lowest refresh rate if you have different monitors?
I'm not sure actually.
Yes, it does.
I think probably, yeah. It will. It's like choose the weakest link. That's also why it's usually recommended to have 3 or 2. I mean, you can also do it with 2 monitors, NVIDIA Surround, but you'll have like the F1 effect where you have like the fin like right in the middle for your safety, right? You get like the bezel of the monitors will be right in the middle. So that's why 3 monitors is usually better, because in the middle of your vision, there's at least 1 monitor, and then there are bezels on the left and to the right of you, but it's a little bit less, it's less getting in the way. So, where were we? Yeah, so also that's why 3 monitors of the exact same spec and type with the same refresh rate is usually the best if you want to do this.
Oh, yeah, this is still not surround, right? Okay.
No.
Then I give up trying to capture it.
No, because I'm gonna activate that now.
You have to capture this mobile.
Yeah, okay. So now we are in the NVIDIA control panel, as you can see, and you've got a couple of options. Usually you're probably in like this view or something. A lot of people will know that. And you've got a couple of things. Now, I was just in setup multiple displays here. So that's where I was able to select the other monitors to get them to work. From here, you could already potentially go to this option, which is surround spanning options. That's basically NVIDIA Surround. But what I will do is, this is like the actual option in the menu, configure surround. So that's where you go. And then here it will show you each of the monitors you're using and what they're connected to. You can change the physics settings. I'll use it on auto for now.
So we're also using an RTX 3090 Ti.
Yes, yeah.
And
correct.
I just highlighting this because we're running the game at 3 4040p monitors.
Yes, with all the effects, everything on maximum, ray tracing on. So yeah, that does require, at least for a decent frame rate, that does require quite a hefty graphics card.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you want to then activate surround, you get here surround configuration, span displays with surround. So you click that, and then you have to go to configure. And here again, what it will do here is it will show numbers on the monitor to identify them. And here you can see 3, 2, 1. So actually, I've got them in reverse. Or NVIDIA has got them in reverse. Either way.
Blame NVIDIA.
Well, it doesn't matter, but either way, it needs to be corrected. So now I've put them in the right order. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I can say.
Can you zoom in a bit?
Sorry. Into which part?
Yeah, with your phone.
Into which part do you want to see?
Where you are. All the small options. Yeah, I see
here.
resolutions and stuff.
Yeah. So it will tell you the topology. Basically, what are you using? Well, it's 1 times 3. In this case, it will automatically select that, I believe. And the displays themselves.
What is 3 times 1? Is that from top to bottom
I have
instead of left to right?
No idea actually. Yes. Yeah, okay. Because it will change the image. So there you go. So the topology is basically how it will map them out. But as I mentioned, you can also do it with 2 monitors.
Oh, it said 3, 2, 1 instead of 1, 2, 3.
Yes. Yeah. Because it reset it probably when I selected a different thing. That doesn't matter. But anyway, so I've reversed them again now. And here you also see the eventual resolution you're going to end up with. So that's 7680 times 1440, sorry, with the refresh rate of, well, these monitors all have a refresh rate of 165. So I'll leave it at that, of course. The bezel correction thing is the thing you're using to, well, that should help to prevent like the broken leg effect we saw earlier. Because if I enable this and I click this button, that thing appears, this road. And as you can see, this road also has a severe case of well, it should continue here, right? If ideally for the eye, if it doesn't take into account the bezels. So what you do is, what you're supposed to do at least, is as you can see, wait, let's see if it will, here we go, autofocus. Here's a value and it will automatically say like, hey, you're supposed to do something here. And if you click this, you should be able to up the value, I think, or not. Oh, probably because it didn't apply it yet. Okay, so first I think you need to apply it, enable surround. Monitors will switch off for a second. And what this basically does is Windows will emulate.
1, 2, 3 are not correct.
Maybe, but it does look correct in like the background, the sequencing of the background.
He's smart.
Yeah.
He fixed your problem.
Exactly. Usually PCs are smarter than me, but anyway. So what this does is this will basically lump together all of the monitors into one emulated display, is what Windows will, or sorry, what the NVIDIA does with NVIDIA Surround. So now what you end up with is one big display consisting out of 3 physical displays, but Windows and everything will treat it as one big display. Now I think we can do this option. So if I click this now, here we go, and now I should be able to see if this works now. Here we go. So now I can actually, and when I'm clicking this, see if you can tell what happens. So this is 0, and now I'm going to click the options.
Yeah, they're merging.
Can you see?
They're coming closer together.
And actually now I've gone too far, right? So the goal here is to select a value at which you think, all right, well, that looks about right, you know, that it continues for you.
Yeah.
I think this looks about right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Looks
Depends
okay.
how you hold your phone, but yes. For me, yeah, one monitor is higher, but it looks like the road is continuing.
Yeah, well, roughly, right?
Yeah,
it's just
true.
To make it look believable, let's say.
Yeah.
And if you click this link again, it will then switch to, or it should switch, rather, to the other monitor, actually. It doesn't in this case. That's weird. Anyway. But I will first click apply, see if that maybe helps. And what that should do is try to provide continuity across the monitors. At least that's what it's supposed to do. Okay. And let's see if I click it again.
Maybe you need to select the monitor on top where you want to have them.
I need to, if I can select the bezels actually, here you go. And so if I select the other bezel, it will display here, and it will automatically have copied the same value because I was just, first I was editing this one, and now I was editing this one.
Oh, that's bezel V2, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And
so looks already pretty, well.
Looks all right.
Yeah.
Maybe just a small, little bit more. Here we go. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, and then I will say apply. So everything switches off again. It will reconfigure.
Yeah, so I remember, because these bezels continue to be an issue, and you can have really thin bezel screens. Yep. You will always have a bezel, and it's always annoying. Yes. And I know there are monitors, I think, who has them? Odyssey, what is that, HP?
Odyssey.
Yeah?
No, that's Samsung.
Samsung, I think they have one
LG.
like,
I'm not sure actually. 2
monitors glued together, but of course, really pricey.
Yeah.
Then you don't have a bezel.
Exactly.
And then, yeah, the game has to support that resolution, of course, because you're not running in surround. So maybe the game is supporting surround, but it's not supporting the higher resolution of that monitor.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how, you know, in the past when ultra widescreen monitors or even widescreen monitors were becoming a thing, a lot of games didn't support it, and you had a forum, I don't remember the name, but they were giving you hacks or tips how to run the
like custom profiles or config files.
Yeah. Indeed.
It's kind of like sometimes you had to do the same with SLI or something if you wanted to, you know, SLI support. Not all games would natively support it, so you'd have some kind of hacks or config files that you needed to inject.
We need a 360-degree monitor.
Yeah, exactly, all around you. Yeah. Anyway, so now we've set it up. Can you switch back to the phone cam? And basically, as you can see here, everything, all the options are grayed out, apply, and now I can only see disable surround. And I mean, by the way that we're looking at it, we can already see it is now effectively one big monitor. You can switch back to the main cam, Eric. Probably that's best to display that. So, yeah, as you can see, it's now one big monitor, right? It's one big continual monitor. Even Windows sees it as one big monitor. Do I want to? I'm not sure what changes I applied, but yes, I want to keep them. Even Windows sees it as one big monitor because the background is now stretched across all 3 monitors. And you don't get that because earlier we saw that even though I had continual monitors linked together, each of them had their own background instance, let's say. And also if I now go to the display settings of Windows, and I only see one display here.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah. Well, actually, maybe we can do the scaling. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Wait. No, still not.
No.
Okay.
Maybe the capture.
Yeah. Well, maybe. Probably not because it's no. That's just going to be a
still
ribbon.
is wrong.
Yeah, and it's just going to be a ribbon, I think, because it's. Yeah. Anyway, I can see here that it says 7680 times 1440. And also if I go to, I don't know, advanced display, it will just say I have one display here, which is NVIDIA Surround. So again, this is basically just because NVIDIA Surround, what it did is to link all the monitors together and make it one continual display in the eyes of Windows and also games. So that's basically why it kind of forces games to only see, again, games will only recognize one monitor most of the time. And now it can recognize this monitor because this is one monitor according to Windows and so also to the games. So that's basically, and it's also it's set to 164.80 hertz.
But don't worry, even with a 3090 Ti, we don't 3 times 4040p, we don't have to dream about those.
No. The only thing I'm not seeing is my taskbar. So again, it seems like it's a little bit buggy or something. I'm not sure about it. Let's see. Oh, here we go. If I go to normal scaling, it returns.
Yeah.
It's even quite high, but okay, fair enough. So it does mess with the system a little bit in terms of the visuals. As you can see, sometimes you have to reset stuff. But now we can start the game.
Can you first reset NDI, please?
It's still running, but I'll
No,
restart
yeah,
it.
well, it's with the wrong resolutions.
Yeah, capture. Here we go. Because the whole system will basically treat this as, oh, I see you've just plugged in one monitor, which is ultra wide. That's kind of what Windows
So
is
High
doing.
Demon, this is an NVIDIA option.
Yes, but AMD has a similar option, which is called AMD Eyefinity.
Yeah. NDI don't want to work.
I don't see it working, no, not at the moment. Maybe I need to reboot again. Again, this is like it's a joke, but it does apply sometimes. Have you tried turning it off and on
What,
again?
the whole PC?
Yeah.
Serious?
Well, it can help. And it should remember the settings in NVIDIA Surround as well. So that
Yeah,
means
but not for, I mean, NDI, you probably can exit and restart it again.
I did just now. I tried it, but
Strange.
it didn't work. So again, sometimes rebooting the
Anyway,
whole PC can
NDI
work.
we just use for capturing, so you don't have any problems with it. But
No.
just to remind you, this is if you want to play on this kind of setup, it costs a lot of money. So first of all, you need 3 monitors, you need a fast GPU. Okay, there it is, back.
There we go. Oh, you also need to make sure that all the monitors are set or have the same settings applied. For example, when I receive these samples, all of these are marketing samples which have been used at events and stuff like that. All of them were set to different settings, meaning different brightness, different contrast, different profiles even. Like you've got user, you've got different, different profiles, like the ones in the monitors themselves, in this menu. Right, so you've got some values you can set here, like image quality, sharpness, color temperature. I've set them all to the same values now. Otherwise, you're gonna get differences in terms of brightness or color reproduction. So, yeah, if you're gonna use them all together, you need to make sure the settings are all the same. That's just a little tip. Let's see. Okay, yes. The screen capture HX. See, now it starts. It's just because sometimes the PC doesn't like it when you change things on the fly. Let me see. Capture mouse cursor. So you should hopefully see that as well. Is it registering it, Eric? You need to add it again, maybe.
What
This is
I
a
can-
live stream with a lot of potential weak links in terms of technology. So
Are you
there's,
referring that
there
I'm
is
back?
so much potential for things going wrong.
No, it's not.
We like to live dangerously, don't we? Well, stream dangerously, rather.
No, it's not capturing it. I only see one NDI. Can you check the resolution in NDI?
I can.
And you have the right one, right? HX or whatever
Yeah,
it's?
yes. Frame rate, monitor frame rate, video resolution is monitor resolution, so that should
Can
be
you
fine.
change that? Maybe
Video
to give it
bandwidth.
an.
Sometimes it takes a while, I remember, for it
Ah.
to start running. I mean,
This
I can
is-
do 4040p, but that's not the monitor resolution we want. So
Anyway,
I'll
we
change
knew
it
this
to
was
monitor resolution
difficult to
again.
capture.
And there is something called virtual input here, which is a bit weird.
No.
I'll exit that. It is saying that something is mirroring my screen, so that should mean that something is picking me up. But it's not you?
No.
Right, well, also one of the reasons why we stopped using NDI.
Yeah. yeah,
It's
yeah.
when it works, it's great. It's really nice. But if it doesn't, good luck, and it's usually costs a little while to try and figure out what is going on and why it's not working.
So maybe we use this view, Peter.
NDI not doing it. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we can use this view indeed. For some reason, it. What? Eject core liquid? That's nice.
Disable
let's-
HDR and enable it back again on settings.
In Windows, I presume you mean.
I think these.
It is disabled.
Yeah, these
I'll
monitors
enable
don't
it.
support HDR.
I will enable it and then see what happens. And disable it again. Okay.
Then he would be the NDI expert.
Oh, the game is not the thing that's not working. It's NVIDIA Surround. That's a bit iffy and doesn't always work
We just go to
flawlessly,
the
it
capture,
seems.
Peter. To the
Yeah.
to this one.
Yeah.
Just show the game like this.
Sure. So indeed, and then once we actually have got it working, so now we've got it set up. I mean,
He's
for
now
the-
advising to
not-
use hammers.
Well, the thing is, right? I mean, for your own home setup, this would be enough. I've got it working for me. The thing we're struggling with now is how to get it to capture that we were struggling with, which
Yeah.
is kind of like a thing that, you know, if you want to stream like that. But I'm not sure. Did we show the NDI capture earlier in the stream?
Yeah.
We showed. Well, the thing is, if you want to stream with this kind of resolution, you're just basically streaming a ribbon. I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of what you see here. So that, you know, for normal people watching at 16
It's
by
like
9.
2 times ultra wide.
Yes. Yeah.
This is 48 by 9 and ultra wide is like 29 by 9.
Yeah. So it's
I'm not sure if
practical.
YouTube will support it.
It's not. It may, but you get like massive black bars
Yeah.
at the top and at the bottom.
You will need to have a similar setup to watch it full screen.
Yeah. So here, I mean, here is something. Maybe I can show you with the phone cam again, because now, I mean, I'm trying to start the game. See if I can hold the phone while I can actually see what I'm filming. But as you can see here, and I didn't change anything. It is seeing only one monitor, NV Surround. However, it is saying, this is a single 1440p display. But if I click this and look all the way down, I can see, wait a minute, there are different resolutions here, which are really, really wide.
7680.
Yeah, and this is the one I should be using, because that is the actual resolution that Windows was showing as well. And here you can already choose some form of, you know, graphic settings. But for now, we're just going to put everything on vanilla, let's say. VSync off, anti-aliasing off. Yeah, let's just put it on vanilla. And exclusive full screen, that means that I can just select my hertz here as well, my panel hertz, and then OK. And play.
You have Afterburner?
Oh, I didn't start it, but I can do that later on. The one thing I do think is weird is that the start credits, like the movie at the beginning, only shows on one of the monitors.
Oh yeah, cool.
Even though, I mean, you wouldn't want it to stretch, but, you know, still.
Yeah.
Would be nice if that was straight away displaying on all the monitors. But then again, I guess they just.
But
put
this
in
is also with the
movies.
VR game. And you remember F1 where we're doing that in VR?
Yeah.
The menu was only one monitor.
Yeah. So here you can see, I mean, for your own gameplay, if you don't want to stream it, which, you know, streaming a setup like this doesn't really make sense to begin with. But just for gameplay, it works, and you know, I'd be able to go into the game now.
Kalua joins us and saying, I only have an MX230 VGA.
Oh.
Then this is not going to work.
No, I don't think so. But then again, there's not a whole lot of like new AAA games that you can get that to work with. I will see if I can start Afterburner to display.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. Maybe do the. Are you going to use a skin from Ruud?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So this is originally a PlayStation game, and this means it's also ported to PC. And yeah, so they made Surround work, but it isn't perfect. Peter, can you show that maybe?
Sorry? Show what?
Surround, how it works on the the first and the third monitor.
Yeah, indeed. So what you
maybe
can
outside
see,
with buildings or something.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, then the thing maybe I can if I can remove this save or something. Wait. Yeah, I don't care, because now it's probably going to take a while for me to get in there. Can I? I can't even remove my save actually, but I can probably show it with this. Wait. What the hell? The game is really trying to take me in to a certain point here. Anyway, I can probably show it. Let's see, what's a good frame of reference? Well, I mean, this text, probably. Server room, right? This is clear and it looks okay. The scaling looks okay. And when you go to the sides, I mean, it's peripheral vision, right? But what that means is if I turn and so the text shifts to the other monitor, I need to keep it in the view. As you'll see, it will start to warp. And it's hard to keep it in the thing.
Yeah, I do it in full screen, Peter. That's more visible.
Yeah? Okay, yeah. And I will get out of the way then. But as you can see here, what it does basically, and maybe also look at something like this post. Because as it shifts around, it completely changes. As you can see, it becomes, you know, they stretch it out basically. So what I think happens there, and which is kind of, you know, semi-accurate, you know, it creates a feeling of speed as well when you swing through the city. But what that does, I think, essentially is like it renders for this screen like up to here, and then at certain intervals it will just stretch things out further and further. The further along you go to the edges, it will stretch things out. So the thing that it does do, unfortunately, is like, you know, a plant like this, which looks very, I mean, you know, it's normal, but when you get it closer to the edge, it will just get stretched out. And so in real life, you probably cannot see that, but if there's any like glitches or, you know, the detail isn't quite good, at the edge, at the most extreme edge of the monitors, you can really see all the details that you probably don't want to see.
But then again, also you're looking at your main monitor in the middle, and
Yes.
the left and
Yes.
the let's say the left and the right monitor are just, you know, to give it immersive look and feel.
Give more depth, give more. Yeah.
So probably you're not looking at those monitors, because if you want to center your focus at something, you will probably move your mouse around that this happens on the middle monitor.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, that's the thing, right? It's basically to help you kind of get a more of a sense of what's around you.
Yeah.
But it's not meant to be like 100% accurate or.
And we today we didn't use extreme curved setup, because you can angle the monitors on the side a bit more.
Yeah. Ideally, because we got some other people in here as well to look at the setup and say what they think and how they think it should work. And they said indeed, ideally the angles basically, so this monitors at the side should be pointed in a bit more, so they really envelop you, and that would make it a bit more realistic. So yeah, but we decided that we want to give a good view of how wide it can get basically by just continuing the natural curve of the screen of the monitors. And to be fair, when you do play this and you go, you know, swinging from one room to the other or one side, I'm not sure if it's going to let me, but I think it's really going to try and steer me in a certain direction. Let's see if I can go out here. No, it's kind of...
Why don't you beat the boss?
Well, if I know how to do it. Thing is, again, I didn't really play through this, and before I went into here, zip to event. I need to zip to event. Where are the vents? Hello? Oh, here's one. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, I mean, even moving through the vents like this, just the fact that they are on the sides, it does really provide an idea of, you know, immersion, and really that you're in enclosed, you know, an enclosed space here, confined, vent takedown. Yep, that's nice. They're not even firing on me though, so they didn't notice me yet.
Jason, that will be delete.
Sorry?
Yeah, I'm helping Jason. I'm not asking him to delete his game.
Oh.
He's asking how to enter the MSI BIOS.
Oh.
And not only one time delete, but delete.
Let's see. There's probably faster ways to beat people and to knock them out, but I'm just gonna button mash my way. There we go. What do I do now? 5, 4, there's something here I need. There we go. Old-fashioned USB stick.
FPS, Peter.
Yeah, well, in this case, it's running at 31. Wait, if you switch to the phone cam. Wait, this way, I think. And you can see 33. And this is in a cutscene. The graphics card is 69, nice, 68 degrees. And the CPU is running at 45, which is a 12900K, so it's more than capable, I would say. If I go into the settings, I'm not sure if it will let me now because it wants me to do something. Perform an airload. Oh, did it crash? Yeah, I think so.
Crash?
No. It is still responding. Oh no, it just wanted me to.
Oh, it was waiting for you to make your moves.
Yes, yeah, it wanted me to.
Tutorial.
Just, X and then hold Y. And it's vibrating like crazy. Ow, that hurts.
People in the chat helping you, Peter.
Sorry?
People in the chat are helping you.
Of course. Yeah, I know. But I'm ultimately crap at this, so it's.
What is FPS now?
44, 45. Yeah.
So, but oh, one moment, I will switch back. So, but we were running in with ray tracing and stuff without DLSS.
Yeah, this is a little bit annoying that it doesn't let me kind of, you know, free roam here.
Yeah, so don't do missions, just go outside.
Yeah,
you probably now
I
need
want
to
to,
beat
but
the big
now
boss.
that I'm in here, I can't go back. I have to do the mission. But yeah, all the options are on max indeed. So ray tracing is on, it's on high. There's no upscaling active, so no DLSS, no. This game also supports FSR 2.0, by the way, which is really nice. So we can actually directly compare FSR to a DLSS. And there's also an option in there called IGTI. Why is it not?
Will this work? So I have a question from Padarius. Will this work like on a GT77 i9 380 Ti laptop with 2 portable monitors? No. I believe not, because you will need to be able to support NVIDIA Surround in order to do this. And I'm not 100% sure, but I don't believe laptops are supporting this by default. There might be some. I'm going to Google.
Which ones? NVIDIA Surround, you mean?
Yeah, on notebooks.
I don't see why not, but usually the display outputs on a laptop are rather limited. As well as laptop GPUs also are usually not quite as powerful as desktop versions. So you're unlikely to have, you know, the same level of performance. And
Well-
speaking of performance, we're still, yeah, we're at about, well, 25 right now. It's dipping down a little bit, but
Yeah, I see notebooks are also supporting this.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised indeed, because I mean, it does make sense if you're just running your notebook as a dock or something to.
I found a blog, an MSI blog, talking about PUBG on 3 surround monitors with GT75 and GT83. So I'm not a notebook expert, so and GT73 as well. So GT73, GT75, and GT83. You are talking about GT, what was it, 77, I believe. Let me go back to the chat. Yeah, GT77. I'm not sure if that one's supported. But yeah, you will have to. So Peter, NVIDIA Surround also works with 2 monitors, right? Not advisable because your bezel is in the middle.
Yeah.
But with a notebook.
Yeah, it should work indeed. Yeah, if you really want to do that.
Yeah.
Not sure. I guess I'm not supposed to go here.
If you Google for MSI notebook with NVIDIA Surround, the first link I find on Google, Google search, play PUBG with 3 display surround mode. It's a blog, probably from some time ago.
I'm probably too
I
stupid
hope that
to know
answers
what
your
I'm supposed
question.
to be doing now, but because I did save those people, and it doesn't really show me anything like a guide. Maybe I need to go up here, I guess. That would make some sense. I mean, I'm Spider-Man after all. Do I need to go up here? No, there's nothing up there. So
Don't you have like spider sense?
there is this thing. Like, if I press this button, it sends out a pulse, and it does something. Like, oh yeah, there we go. So there's a vent there, but where? How do I get to it? Here, I guess. Oh, that's a fire. Where is that? Now I don't see it anymore. What? Oh, there. It's in that room. What? How do I get there? Oh, I need. Oh, here we go.
Crawl
Jesus,
like a spider.
Yes. Okay, so I like that games don't really take you by the hand, but I mean, damn. If you're not, probably it gave me some audio cues telling me what I need to do. I don't hear the audio of the game, sadly. You guys hear it?
No, they also don't hear it because we are using NDI now. We need to switch to the other monitor.
Sorry. Yeah. Wow. This is a rather long mission before you get to the fun stuff. What do I do now? Zip to a vent. Where's the vent? Where's the? Oh, there it is. Come on. Hello. There we go. All right, back into the vents. I like how it, changes direction, because you, in the end, you do kind of stay horizontal, let's say.
Yeah.
Somewhat, at least. Okay. Okay. Everybody all right? Okay, another cutscene. Can we skip it? No, we can't. Oh, dodge. How do I dodge? B. Just knock him out. What the hell? What happened? What, did I get hit by the fire or something? What the hell was that? Yeah, come on, let's do it. Come on. Right, this time we know to press B. Whee! Come on, beat him in the face. Oh, here comes the rest of his crew.
Okay, not put some spider web around them.
Well, it's better to just knock them out, I think.
Is he going to shoot?
Oh! What the hell? This targeting, man.
Lucky you.
What the hell?
Yeah, ray tracing is insane.
Ray tracing, it doesn't help you get good at the game, though, unfortunately. Oh! Oh, where is he? Up there?
No, other side.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus. No, beat. Whoa, it's a heat-seeking rocket.
Yeah.
Come on. Wow. Is he dead? He's not dead. Oh. Okay.
Is there anyone
It's a
know how
go.
to watch GPU temps in MSI Center? I think this is not implemented yet, Peter.
I think it is, but I'm not sure. Oh, I'm dead again.
Peter, now you
Nice.
need to start all over again.
I know. Honestly, I also didn't select like the easiest difficulty because I thought, you know, it's not going to be that hard, right? It can't be. But evidently, it is more than hard enough for me, who never plays these types of games.
Hey,
And
I'm going to do a giveaway.
Yes.
Already overdue. Actually, I'm just going to draw 4, right? Oh no, oh no.
Ow, ow. That hurts.
What is it doing?
Alright, that should be it. Heal!
Okay.
I'm probably, yeah. Let's see. What do I do now? Why?
Okay, so I have 4 winners for Valhalla with the DLC Dawn of Ragnarok. First of all, what are the names? Eripsa, congratulations. Afni, 86, congratulations. Babar, congratulations. And Riyadh. Sounds
Oh.
like a city, Riyadh. Riyadh. I'm not sure if you write it like that. It is a city. I'm reading the name of the city. Anyway, it's Arzug. Yeah, that was a city. And this is also a city. So, Eripsa, NV86, Arzug, and Ilyazak.
Why is it
I
not-
hope I pronounced it a little bit correct. Anyway, you win a game code. In the coming days we will send you the game codes. I'm not seeing the link in Twitch. Well, I can check if the link is there. Peter, you continue
Failing, yes.
failing.
Miserably.
One moment, let me check.
Hey. So I was behind him, but then it wouldn't strike. Okay, that's nice. How can I... Come on, get behind him.
So on
There we
YouTube
go.
it's working.
Oh,
And on Twitch,
there we go, that's more like it. Oh, come on. Starting over again.
on Twitch it's not working. Why is it not working on Twitch? Like this.
And I'm dead again. Oh, that was fast. I'm not sure if I can beat this mission, guys.
Yeah, now it should be working on Twitch as well. Sorry for that. You can also go to msi.com/2/insider indeed. Thanks.
Ow, 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 ow.
msi.com/2/insider.
Can these people just stop being conscious or something? Especially the guys with the guns. Because they're really messing with me. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Hello?
Peter, what do you want to show in surround? Because we can also switch to the other monitor.
Well, I kind of wanted to show the way that you... Oh, the fire actually got me. That's nice. Okay, yeah. This really is kind of ridiculous. I'm not sure if I can even switch.
Difficulty.
Yeah, I was wondering that. Difficulty. Amazing. Ah, here we go. Oh, there
What?
is spectacular, but there's, okay, friendly neighborhood, friendly...
Just put on most easy.
Yeah, yeah, that's probably a good idea for me. So this is, yeah.
Nice.
Let's just breeze through.
Gleamlink doesn't show up on the website. Let me check msi.com/2/ I know we had some insider. I know we had some problem, but I thought it was fixed.
Hey.
You're right. Here I don't see
Press
it.
the right button, then it doesn't work.
Let me check on my notebook if I can fix that.
There we go. Roll down. Roll down. Cool. Come on, run. This should be running. Running. Huh? Why? What is going on? Oh, I need to go up there, apparently. Oh no, what? Oh, now I need to go. Okay, fair enough. Now what? What is here? Dude. This game is very particular in what it wants you to do. Come on.
You can actually also play with him.
Who?
Kingpin.
Oh yeah, we've seen some mods already. So it seems like the modding support for this game is also quite nice. You can actually do a lot of mods from reshade to different character models to yeah. I mean, I haven't seen a total conversion yet. It's a bit early for that as well. The game hasn't been out that long, but nice to see that there's already quite a lot of mods out. Can you put the chat back on, Eric? Because I'm seeing the.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh god.
So I checked it,
Boss
and here
fight.
actually. So the giveaway is on msi.com/2/ insider. It's below the video.
Oh, I have to. How do I? Oh. I didn't look at the repeatedly to web up the turret. Okay.
So that works. Peter, did you die again?
Yes.
And this is most easy
Yes.
noob mode there
It
is?
is. Yes. Honestly, I'm not paying attention to the tips. Right button repeatedly, and then. Oh, okay. To yank and throw the turrets. Oh, come on. Yeah, so here we go. Yeah.
Oh my god. What if you start over again?
I can't. I tried. That's actually not an option. I tried. That's what I was looking at the beginning as well. Like, can I just like start a new game or something like that? But that's actually not possible. So that's a bit annoying.
Can you turn on DLSS?
Yeah, but not while I'm on the fire. Probably that's gonna. Oh. This is painful.
Can you not sling around?
Probably. I mean, I'm Spidey, but still,
Yeah.
these things have like a high. I'm trying to, but actually, those commands don't do anything. So there's nothing to sling to. It seems here. There's like literally nothing, nowhere to sling to.
And what do you need to do?
There is like, this is a boss fight. You need to, I think, web it up or something, and then go there, and it's about timing. And this is like Elden Ring, right? It's like all about timing.
I forgot all about that game.
Yeah, well, there's a reason for that.
Yeah. Hey, you have one.
And then I need to see. I'm tapping the button that it wants me to do, but then it doesn't do anything. So
Maybe you're out of range?
no. Well, yeah, probably. But again, it's yeah. Oh, come on! I'm behind this thing. That's cheating. Come
Now,
on,
quickly
see.
do the second one.
Yeah, I am. See,
You
I need
probably
to be.
need to be closer.
Well, yeah, because then I'm in range of the other freaking gun. So, okay. Anyway, I'm seriously not gonna get past this right now because I'd really need to.
You want me to try?
You can try if you want. I'm not sure, but yeah, be my guest.
I'm not sure. No, no, no. Yeah, that, and now do the other one.
Yeah, I am. See, but I'm still in range.
But you need to go closer.
I was, but then you can still get hit by the other thing. And this is in the the easiest difficulty, but this just shows how crap I am at games like this.
Yeah, now run towards the other one.
No, what? And now I'm too close, or what? What the hell?
No, I think they both need to be wrapped up.
That's
Hey!
one.
Making progress.
Well, yeah,
This is not going to last 3 more hours.
probably not. Wait. Okay,
Woohoo!
There we go.
Woohoo! Kill him!
cutscene first, obviously. And I'm not sure if killing is a thing in Marvel movies.
Oh yeah.
Oh. There you go.
Nice.
Web flick. And then.
Is there some health bar for him?
I have no idea. Probably.
Yeah, so John Buck says just quit game, start a new one.
I tried actually. You can't. It didn't let me. There's no option for start a new game. You can load a game, you can continue. Starting a new game actually wasn't one of the options. Probably it's gonna give me a quick game or something. Like I need to press Y or X really fast or whatever. See, this is one of the reasons why I don't like these games. I like open world sandbox games, but I don't like games where it's super linear and you kind of have to like perform X action and do this, do that. I really don't like that. Because it kind of only lets you do one thing. And like you have no choice. You can't just say, well,
the problem now
I'm
is
do
that we
later.
wanted to sling outside and somehow you walked into a mission.
Yeah, because that was at the beginning of the level, and even if you were outside, you couldn't really do that much because you had to stay within like a certain mission
Silent
area.
Shadow is saying this is the only scripted part of the game.
Yeah, probably. That would be my luck. Yeah.
Nice.
B plus Y. What the hell? Okay. I'm not used to playing with a controller, so honestly. Oh! I don't even know by heart which where those buttons are. I actually have to look. Yeah, I know. I actually have to look at them. Oh, what is this? Oh, the triggers actually. I pressed the buttons so that, yeah. Why?
This is
I pressed
Mohammed.
Y. It didn't show
We're
anything.
using 39 Ti.
X.
Supreme, I believe, Peter, not?
Yes, yeah, yes, indeed.
Oh, I can put the specs on screen.
Yeah, we do have
At
a
the
specs
bottom.
overview.
That's it, Peter. You won.
Are you sure? Doesn't feel like it.
They're friendlies.
Feels like I lost like half an hour of my life. And it's a shame you can't, like, there's no way to skip the cutscenes, at least for me right now.
Bum, bum.
But as you can see also here, like near the edges, it's really blurry, right?
Yeah, somebody
Here as
noticed
well.
already during your fight.
Yeah. The thing is, that's an effect that you can actually turn on or off. But it's basically also, again, it's like an effect to imitate the effect of depth. Here we go. And we're out. So now we are in the free world here.
And what is the free world doing on FPS?
About almost 60. If you can go to the close-up or so to the phone cam.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Can you move around
See
a
it?
bit?
With my other hand, yeah. I mean, it depends. If you go to the streets or something, it will. It needs to render more stuff.
And can you check with DLSS on?
Yes. So settings, and you can then do scaling. So I'll go to DLSS quality. And then, I mean, this in this game is really nice. It will instantly apply the changes, and now it's not sure if you can see, but yeah, 89 already.
Already?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Sounds like you're expecting more to come.
No, but I mean, it depends, and already because it's basically because oh, okay, I need to do the skill tree thing stuff. Basically, again, we just installed the game yesterday. Hello, zip point move. Oh, it's really trying to, but yeah, not sure if you can see that from this view, but yeah, you get a feeling of yeah, of speed, I guess, when you're looking with the side monitors, especially if you're going to be yeah, jumping from one building to the next like this. It really helps build that idea of, all right, you're really fast swinging between buildings. Yeah, but it does really skew the image. I'm not sure if you can see it when I'm doing especially this. So it really deforms the image. But yeah. But it is a gorgeous looking game.
Yeah, it really gives the idea of speed. I
Yep.
see what you mean.
Yep. Okay, then I think we can switch to the other monitor, because for the graphics comparisons, which I also want to show a little bit, and like performance comparisons, we want to use a single monitor, because then we can actually use the capture. It's still ultra wide. Yeah, I'll need your help for this, Eric, because I also need to power down the system then for this.
I normally just unplug it then.
I know. That's why you have a reputation of breaking hardware during the live stream. Let's see, shut down. What did you do?
Static electricity.
Oh, that's always nice. Yes. Okay.
On Supreme.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, why don't you leave them? Why don't you leave them?
Okay, you already disconnected that way. Oh, I thought we're just gonna pull the stuff out of the monitors and set them down on the ground. Let's see, for this one, yeah, this cable we need to keep. This display port, because that's the one cable we're going to use for the ultra wide monitor.
Yeah, put them here.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, yeah.
You told me.
I told
Erik,
you,
this
yes.
one is missing some screws.
Yeah, well, no, all of them are missing screws actually. Being event monitors, or monitors that are being used at events here, they don't bother to put the. I'll just pull this out here.
So
they don't bother
now-
to put the screws into the.
How do you want to have this? The same?
Pretty much, yeah, just on that corner though. Actually, no, facing me, because then I can sit down later. Yeah. But let me explain what just happened off camera though. But I mean, you've seen plenty of live streams where we did monitor assemblies, and usually when you put the monitor in here, there are two hinges here basically, which you can use to hang it on, and then you should secure it with two screws down here. Those screws they don't use on event monitors basically, because it's just too much hassle and takes time every time to assemble, disassemble, and you know they'll as long as you put them in place and you don't move them, it's fine. Eric tried to lift.
No, don't use my name.
I think he lifted the panel, and what happens if you lift the panel is this.
Always Erik shaming.
So what Eric shaming. What happened is the monitor foot basically fell down. He was still holding the panel, but yeah, that happened off camera.
What about power supply for this one? Did we?
No, it's a regular power cable.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
So we should have one down here. Multiple actually.
I think we can start up again.
Yes.
You don't need to
Sorry?
You don't need RGB, just the USB connector, do we?
No, not going to use
Then
it.
it should work.
Should, yes. Theoretically.
Hey!
So yes, this beast, and you can also now unveiling the bench rig, as we call it, so the PC that's running the game, or yeah, for today, which, as Eric mentioned, is a 3090 Ti Supreme. As you can see, that's this big card here. Maybe we can also show that with the close-up cam. Or
You have to. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
yeah, you need to switch it. Then. What's going on? Eric's getting static shocks all over the place. Yes, maybe even turn it a little bit like this. Let's switch the.
I don't know why they put carpet in there.
Oh, because especially for you, man.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's switch to this thing. Here we go. Yes. So again, trying that out as well. But yeah, the Supreme X, which of course is a really nice looking card. As you can see, the fans are not spinning currently because it's not hot enough. Also, this isn't the final card. This is one of our samples because there are no stickers on the fan. Normally there's really nice, I think Dragon stickers or MSI stickers on here. Anyway, big chunky boy card. 3090 Ti. We've got, this is the Core Liquid S360, right?
Yeah.
360 because 1, 2, 3, so that's 3 times 120 millimeters is 360. Under here is a i9, Core i9 12900K. This is a Z690 Unify board, motherboard, MEG.
Yeah.
As you can see, it has all the nice things like a debug code LED with either showing the temperature or codes during post. We also have, I believe, 32 gigs of, what was it, Kingston Fury Beast,
Yeah, this is Kingston Fury
RGB,
Beast.
DDR5, 6000, running at 6000 data rate. What else do we have? Oh yeah, we're running it on an M.2 SSD, which is under this heatsink here, which is an Spatium M480 2 terabyte. So
I put the specs also on the screen.
Oh yeah, and the power supply we're using, which is right under here. In this case, it's an A1000G, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. And so the cables you see here, I can also explain a little bit. This is the cable I'm using to, which actually goes to the big monitor there, which, by the way, is an MEG. Holy crap, I forgot the name of it.
MEG 381CQR.
381CQR. Yeah. Anyway, it's really big. It's the one with the HMI
So it's a 38
interface
inch.
as well.
Yeah.
So you can actually see in real time. This actually I should change in a minute because it's a higher refresh rate monitor. You can also see which input source it's using and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, really premium monitor, but it's ultra wide, as you can see. So it's not quite as wide as the NVIDIA Surround
Also
setting,
the capture, you see?
but it's very nice ultra wide indeed. Yeah. So it's already getting a ways to a bit more immersive. Yeah, and the other cable, the white one, oh, you actually don't, yeah, here we go. This one is, as it shows there as well, 4K, which is for capturing. So this one goes out to the capture PC where Eric is sitting, and that's the one that captures the signal, basically copying what I'm seeing there in real time. I think that's pretty much all we had to highlight, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna put the phone down then. All right. Oh, yeah, switch.
Hey, why am I bigger than you? Well, I am, but
yeah.
I mean...
You know what? We actually had to zoom stuff out. Let me see if I can zoom back in. We had to zoom out the camera a little bit.
I thought I didn't pay attention on holiday for my diet. This is better, yeah.
Because otherwise we couldn't fit, and we actually still couldn't fit the whole lineup on there because the actual edges of the screens you still couldn't see. So anyway. Let's see. Yes, this is a really cool monitor. It definitely is. Maybe switch to the capture, Eric, if you can. I'll check and see if it's duplicating. Yes, it is. And I will up the scaling a bit so you guys can actually see easier what I'm looking at. This is readable, right? I hope.
No comment from my side. I'm going to do
I'll
another
up it
lucky
one
draw.
more. Actually, I'm not sure if this is doing anything for you guys.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah, it is.
No, it is. It is. Okay. Anyway,
I think NDI also has holiday. Oh, sorry, NDI. Yeah, NDI has Gleam.
Yes.
System is reacting so slow.
So yeah, I'll boot up Steam. But yeah, now in either Windows or actually NDI can be completely exited. But yeah, in Windows, so we now see one display, actually two, because the capture card is also registering as a display. But this resolution is 3840 by 1600. So that's known as an ultra-wide resolution. Let me see.
4040p ultra-wide.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. Well, yeah, a little bit more because it's 1600, but yes. But here as well, I mean, here there's no need to set up anything like Surround. And actually, it is still, it's still enabled.
It's still thinking it is in Surround mode.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? We didn't disable it before we shut down. Ideally, we should have done that because otherwise, again, it's going to try and retain the settings, which makes sense. Normally, if you have your setup, you don't change it. But in this case, this is normal. Okay, now it's good. It's not going to try and mimic a one big display because there is only one big display. And now we're going to go, oh wait, before I do that, also Afterburner, because I forgot to do that last time around. There we go. Yep, it's running.
Okay, two new winners. Ankur and Shaik,
I guess. Yeah. Shaik. Yes.
Both of you, congrats. You will
Congratulations.
get the game codes in the coming days by email. And again, if you want to participate in our giveaway, you can go to YouTube, our Twitch channel. We have a spam bot running there which spams the Gleam link. Or you can go to msi.com/2/insider. And I just found out if you scroll down below the video, you can find the giveaway. It works.
Yeah. So here it gets a bit weird because it should say the monitor that we're using, but it's saying actually the capture card. So maybe that's
nobody
the first
can
one
see that. Should I zoom this in?
I don't know. Yeah, you can't.
What is a capture? Is this one?
I already upped the scaling. Can you put the chat on, by the way, Eric?
Oh.
Because I'm seeing the giveaway. But yeah. Okay.
So what I will do is like this.
What I didn't fix yet is the refresh rate, actually. I just looked at it. Go to the resolution. 175 hertz. There we go. Yep, I want to keep that. Okay. Sadly, I believe the capture card is limited to 60 FPS, or 60 hertz.
I think we also have audio.
We should have. If I have, wait, let me check.
Yeah, I see it in our system, so we have audio.
Okay. Yeah. Really? It's already doing something? That's weird. I didn't actually...
Just click, 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 the clicks.
Yeah, but the click shouldn't make any noise. Oh, but yeah, okay, output device. Yeah, it is outputting towards the capture card. Anyway, yeah, the resolution again wasn't the one that we should be having, so I'm selecting the right one. I will first go to like a neutral, so no resolution scaling, no DLSS or FSR yet, and I will just start the game.
So that's Afterburner in the left corner.
I think I can make that bigger if you want. Actually, I'm not sure if that scales. Normally you can in Riva Tuner, but let's see if that works.
Yeah.
Yep, it's bigger. Nice. Yep. There we go. Hey, that's nice. So I've got one big continual screen now. And I'll go into the game. I should be out in the open world now as well. So this is really nice, and I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but there are some parts of the game that look a little bit strange to me, like this building. I can't do a mouse or something, but the building on the left, the dark building.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, it looks a little bit weird. The one right in front of me now, that one.
Yeah.
There we go. I can do it. As well as some other things with really thin lines. They look sharp, but still they look like, you know, they're flickering a bit, especially when I'm zooming in like this. You can also see like a little sort of pop in when I do that, right? So now they're a bit thicker, those elements, than when I zoom in to look at them.
I have another zoom in, like this one.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, but yeah, if you zoom in on, let's see, on that building.
What, me?
Yeah, can you do that? Does it look like it's a bit, you know, like sharpening, but this like it's trying to be too sharp, but it's looking like it's flickering almost.
One moment. Yeah, you see this?
Yeah, this makes it clear, exactly. So now what I will do, this is like a visual comparison. What I will do is I will enable, I'll first look to see if I've got everything on max, which should be the case. So here you can see all the settings I have. I've put everything on except motion blur and film grain because, well, don't want to do that. Field of view I've also made a bit wider because, you know, I'm using a wide screen, so why not? But really what that does, and you can actually see it in real time, is
Can you maybe show from your side, Peter, with a mobile cam?
No, I think this actually does a good job as well, because honestly what it does is it just basically puts the camera further away or closer to the character, which is normally not what field of view is supposed to do.
Normally it opens up like this.
Exactly, but in this case it just basically puts the camera further away or closer.
It does what it promises. Your field of view gets bigger.
Yes.
But this is not a first person. That's why it has to do like this.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. And if you look on the sides, like just above my monitor here, you can see that this building.
I see like the finger.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, here. This building here is a bit blurry, right? Because it's all the way on the side, like my peripheral vision here. And this is chromatic aberration. So if I turn this off, as you can see now, it's sharp. You should see a lot of effect.
Can you on off?
Here, basically.
On off?
Yeah. On.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Off.
Cool. Yeah.
And that's also again kind of to create effects of you know, speed and peripheral vision, also kind of to focus your vision on the center of the screen. Also when you mouse over it gives a nice description. Some of these effects don't really do anything, at least not as far as I've seen, like depth of field. Normally you'd think it's like a bokeh effect, right? So that in the distance you'll see like, you know, fuzzy or something, and then close up it's more in focus. So that actually, when I turn it off, I haven't seen any difference.
Maybe I can do it zoom
between the settings. So you've got, here's high and off. And again, like the game renders it straight away, so there's no need to apply settings, otherwise it would say at the bottom, but it doesn't. So this is rendering in real time and there's no change here. So maybe there are certain scenes like cutscenes or something that are rendering the effect, which will either apply it or not. I'll leave it on high for now. I know it's a very computationally expensive thing, but you know, we'll take it. Bloom, yeah, if there's like a fire or something.
Oh, Peter, somebody's Saito87 on Twitch is saying something is disconnecting over and over again. This is probably
yeah, that's, well, we saw that earlier as well. There's something indeed kind of messing with this system, which is also, if I do this, see, there you go. And it's this, and I can't really eject it because it's the liquid cooler. What I can do is disable system sound, so I will go ahead and do that instead.
Sounds.
Where?
Oh, you're there. Yeah, you're there.
Yeah. I was gonna say. Was it here? Yeah, here we go. So system sounds. I'll turn that off. Indeed, now that should hopefully be gone. That annoying sound. Pulling almost 500 watts. Yeah, because you know we're in a game and we're rendering at quite a high resolution, everything on max using a 3090 Ti and 12900K. So yeah, that will give some power draw for you. Most of it though, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, if it's like big enough. Maybe I can make it a bit bigger even in MSI Afterburner. You can actually see how much of it is going to the graphics card and how much the here it is, and how much the CPU is using. Quite a big difference, as you may imagine. Is it? Thought it was bigger. Anyway, you can see my mouse? Yeah, here we go. So this is the graphics card, which is saying at the moment it's pulling almost 400 watts, 390, 395, 388. So there's almost 400 watts going to the GPU, to the graphics card. And the CPU is, well, only pulling almost just shy of 100 watts. So 97, 94, 98. Again, not very intensive what it needs to do now because
you're standing still.
Yeah, exactly. We're standing still. There's nothing even moving. The game is like the game world is paused, let's say. But yeah, all the settings are on very, the highest setting. Even the object range, so the LOD, I guess. No, sorry, that's level of detail. But anyway, the draw distance, let's say, that's at the highest because we have a high-end CPU.
Can you switch it slower? See if we see any difference.
Yeah. It's very subtle, I think.
I cannot see it in the...
And it's mostly, I mean, if you read the description as well, it allows the range at which objects are considered for ray tracing.
Okay.
This is tied to the ray tracing thing. So really, I'll in a minute I'll go to like a window. I'll stick myself to a window so you can actually see the ray tracing, and we'll show some things there as well. But just based on that, and I mean, you saw, are you still doing the...
magnification, yes.
Yeah, the magnification, okay. So you can see here, these buildings, they still look like, the lines are interrupted at some point and it still looks a little bit, not sure. Especially if we're live, you can see as I'm moving, it looks a little bit strange. Like it's not constant. Sometimes it's showing and sometimes it's not.
Yeah, your zoom is not helping because it adds an extra effect on top of it.
Yeah, but I mean, still, even when I'm zoomed in, you can still see that the lines aren't constantly there. So it's like, it's dithering a little bit. When I enable, and the FPS I'm looking at right now is like, 70, like 80 FPS.
75, 80.
Yeah, and that's like not using any kind of upscaling or, anything. When I use DLSS in the quality setting, we can already see that the building now, suddenly, it looks better. It looks more steady. There's far less of that flickering going on. Yeah. Even when I move. It's
like 20 extra FPS.
Exactly.
25.
So this is quite impressive, I would say. Right? Where earlier we had a lot of that, lines, going in and out of existence, basically being drawn and being not drawn. Now it's way more steady, the image. So this is DLSS on the quality mode, and everything looks quite nice indeed. It gives a nice boost in performance as well. And if I go to FSR, also in the quality setting.
So this is AMD FSR 2.0 on an NVIDIA GPU.
NVIDIA card, yeah. I mean, to be fair, AMD also says it works on all cards the same, basically, so it shouldn't really make a big difference whether you're using it on an AMD card, on a Radeon card, or an NVIDIA card, but it can make a bit of a difference. It's better than native, I would say.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So the picture is clearer, but you do have some parts, like this here. If you watch this building, for me that's also still, even if I'm standing still doing nothing, it's flickering. Yeah. You can see that, right?
Also on the top left,
yes,
that over there.
Yeah. So there is some flickering here and there, but it's not quite that
can you
bad.
switch back to DLSS?
Yeah, or to native even, like using nothing.
We don't like native. You throw away FPS.
Yeah. So here's DLSS.
Yeah, then it's not flickering. No. Both of them.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit on the left.
It's very slightly.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there is like at this range, because this is far away, there is some kind of a conflict apparently for whether to draw certain textures or not, or certain geometry. But it's being smoothed out quite a lot more.
Yeah. But if you're playing this game and you're running around, swinging around, you will not notice these small, I don't want to call them artifacts, but inconsistencies.
Yes and no. It depends on how
What
bad
is
they
IT,
get.
what was it?
If I put like, okay, let's choose DLSS in ultra performance, meaning it's rendering at a way lower resolution. As you can see, the FPS shoots up, but I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but very subtly in some of the faraway buildings, it is starting to shimmer a little bit.
Yeah.
And also in the air around some of the clouds around the building, like the Empire State here at the top, you can see that, right?
Yeah. Also the air, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the air, yeah. The clouds.
Like it's almost like a heat effect or something.
Yeah, heat wave coming in.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, but honestly, this is the ultra performance profile. So you know, you're gonna expect some, some graphical impact there. Balanced mode is also really good.
But you also saw the FPS going to 130.
Yes, yeah. Balanced mode, you get basically both best of both worlds. You do get a little bit of shimmering, especially in the sky. Still, the clouds for me they're shimmering quite a bit. But yeah, the buildings look quite good already, and this is balanced mode. For FSR, if you go to a lower mode than quality.
Oh, somebody is spamming its nude dating site. I need to check if it's really spam.
Yeah, and check if the ladies are attractive, Eric.
Yeah. I need to do my job.
Balanced mode for FSR. I mean, I can already see a little bit of shimmering in some of the buildings far away. And from what I've seen, it kind of only gets worse if I turn down the quality settings there. So FSR Ultra Performance. Yeah, that's pretty bad. So now there's a lot of surfaces and buildings starting to shimmer. And even there's like a halo or something around my character.
There is no photos.
So that's also distracting a little bit, especially when you're moving fast. It's going to get worse. But yeah, this is again also just the consequence of having, using a lower setting. You can also, this setting, by the way, dynamic resolution scaling, the description is pretty good. It's basically, you can say, I have a target frames per second that I want to reach. And what the game will do is it will automatically apply settings, in the upscaling at least, to try and meet that target. So if you say, look, I want to have 175, which is quite a tall order for this resolution in the game, with these graphical settings, it's probably going to very aggressively put it into a low mode, like a low ultra performance like mode, to try and meet that that level of FPS. And in this case, it's still not able to do it because the resolution is just too big and the settings are just too high. But if you go to a little bit more of a realistic, I don't know, like just shy of 100, let's say, you'll see that the visual quality, especially with DLSS, it's still pretty okay. And now we're very comfortably sitting at around 100 FPS. Let's see. Yeah, so DLSS and FSR. I mean, the difference is still there, even though FSR 2.0 is already a big jump up from the previous version, I would say. But, it still really, if directly compared, especially in this game, I guess you have to, look at it case by case, game by game. But in this specific game, DLSS does get my recommendation. It's just a little bit ahead. The image looks a bit calmer, a bit more realistic.
I would say it doesn't make that much difference, because when you're playing you will not notice it, only if you want to take screenshots.
You say that, but that's not from what I've seen. I mean, again, when I'll just turn it off completely to see. I mean, and I haven't selected any anti-aliasing, right? So that might also be why in the native well, I say native, but like in the vanilla settings that I was choosing, or that I was having before, we saw some shimmering. That's because I wasn't using any kind of anti-aliasing. So obviously then you get, the effect that you see there with the white lines. So if I do use some anti-aliasing, it's probably going to look a lot better. Let's go for DLAA, which is, again, this is something that NVIDIA specifically, which is using the tensor cores as a deep learning anti-aliasing. So this is using the neural network of NVIDIA. And here it already looks way, way better. So now it's really like a normal steady image. There's no shimmering.
AMD Optron, in YouTube, I put the specs on the screen.
Yeah. So, normal anti-aliasing is also really good. And if we're playing the game, I mean, again, what I'll just do is I'll see if I can jump to the... Oh, wait, control turned itself off. I saw the Avengers building there. Like, isn't that the Stark building with the A there? I'll see if I can jump there to see if we can get a nice vantage point. And then you guys can decide if we really notice any of the dithering or not, or the shimmering, let's say. But this is with the vanilla look and feel. By the way, while we're swinging past these windows, maybe it's also a nice opportunity to show you a little bit of the ray tracing. So, as you can see here, these windows are nice and clean, nice reflection. And as you can see, these are actually reflecting the buildings that are on the other side, right? This is accurate. You can actually see like part of the, I'm not sure if it's the Empire State. No, actually that's behind there. But anyway, it is accurately depicting what we're actually seeing behind us. If we were to disable ray tracing, and actually there's two things going on here. There's screen space reflections and ray tracing. So those two, I'm not sure if maybe it's like a double thing, but if I turn those off, here's what you see. Completely different outlook.
You're in Boston.
I'm not sure, but it's like, indeed, it's like, a standard image being posted. So it's not a reflection of what is actually on the other side. Actually, if I go and now do this, it looks nothing like what I'm seeing on the other side, right? Yeah. It's a nice idea of, okay, there's a city, there's buildings, but it's definitely not what I'm seeing.
Probably
there.
if you jump to the other side, you'll probably see the same reflection.
Could be, yeah, or maybe just slightly different. And if I go and, so screen space reflection is now on. If I turn that off, it's not always applying the effect, I think. And now if I turn ray tracing on, here we go. Takes a second to activate, but as you can see, that's a massive difference. Because now we're actually seeing what is being displayed on the, what we see on the other side, those buildings. The reflection resolution.
So
you can
AMD Optron and Foxy Feet are both saying SSAO and HBO. Oh, sorry. We should use SSAO. And not HBAO.
Oh, okay.
Because it's broken.
Fair enough. We can switch to that. Okay. But yeah, you can still like.
And Eric Kaufman is also mentioning you see the character. Of a reflection.
You mean here? Yeah.
Like which was quite funny. The first, I think Battlefield. What was it? Battlefield.
Oh yeah. The one of the first games that were being used to display ray tracing. Yeah. Battlefield 5 was it?
Yeah, Battlefield 5 or 1, I don't remember.
Yeah.
You had the how do you say that? Reflection from the environment, but not from your character.
No, yeah. And indeed, I see somebody saying object range at 10, madman. Well, I mean, owing to the system, you could reduce it a little bit, and I mean, there's not a whole big. You can see a little bit of it's very subtle in the bottom corner.
Yeah,
right?
Some things are popping up.
Yeah, here as well in the distance. So it really depends on the render distance. But honestly, with a 3090 Ti, you can put it on 10. But also like the geometry detail. And the nice thing is you can really see that every time you change the setting,
FPS
it
jumps.
has to, no, well but it has to recalculate the whole thing. So basically it first goes to the standard image, like the template image of the city behind you. And then it fills in everything because it has to, calculate it in real time. There's only two settings, high and very high. From what I've seen and heard, yeah, there's not always a big difference between those two settings. The object range, they also say like 8 should be plenty, but again, because we're on this system, we're going to put 10.
Because we can.
Yes, and yeah, because we don't really care about performance at the moment, at least not with this system. And here, I mean, the upscaling method, we are using DLAA right now. And just using those options, I'm going to switch to the controller again. But yeah.
Don't get lured into that mission. I saw a yellow thing flashing.
I'm going to try and reach like the actual, see if I can reach the highest building. And I know, let's see. I know the one that was in front of me, like there,
Did this actually
really
accurately map out New York?
Somewhat, yeah. There are, I'm not sure, I think it's shrunk down slightly.
Like Microsoft Flight Simulator?
Yeah, but I think they shrunk it down slightly, but that's why I wanted to get like up higher a bit so you can actually see how much of it is accurate.
No, I couldn't tell.
I've never been there, but you can see like, things like Central Park, I guess.
This, I think, is a tower which you can...
That's the Empire State Building, so there are some landmarks there.
Chrysler Building on the left.
Yeah, yeah. The one on the right there, I'm not sure, that's like the New World Trade Center, I think, maybe? But I wanted to see if I can get to that one. I mean, isn't that Stark Tower or whatever the fuck it's called?
I think
but here you go, that's Central Park, right there. Should be accurate. Or at least, there is Central Park in New York.
Oh, heli, cool.
Yeah. I think, at least, a big part of it should be accurate. I've seen reviews as well saying that they actually use the names of the neighborhoods in New York.
Did you realize at 1080p the quality of the stream varies between Twitch and YouTube? It's
compression?
YouTube is slightly worse and less vibrant. Actually, we're using Restream and we're pushing, I'm not sure, I can check. I think we're pushing out 7 Mbit.
Something like that.
Can I check? Restream. Oh, Restream is down. That's strange.
Oh.
Maybe here. Maybe Restream has problems, but yeah, we're pushing. Oh, I can check here, I guess. Stream, no, you cannot change.
Avengers Tower or Freedom Tower.
Probably 7 megabit.
Wasn't it called Stark Tower? I don't know. Also, small minor annoyance. In some of these buildings, actually, okay, this one you can actually go all the way to the top. Here we go.
Catch the plane, Peter.
Which one?
I don't know.
I can't. I don't think you can target plane. That would be cool though.
Yeah.
You can actually just.
GTA, you
yeah.
probably can.
But I mean, if any of you have been to New York, you can tell me how accurate this is. I'm guessing that thing isn't the raft thing. I don't think there's like, because it looks like a, one of those oil rigs or something. I doubt they'll have that in New York, like downtown, but still.
So for the stream, we're pushing out 6 megabit.
Yeah.
Gotta get to work. Can't let Doc down.
Ferries going everywhere.
Even for Facebook.
It's quite nice. And you have a lot of detail that you can choose here as well in terms of, for example, I mean, it's a bad example because you can't really see down the streets. Oh, maybe you can actually. Although I'm not quite sure if you can. Oh. Yeah, maybe I should get down to street level a little bit. Whee! Free fall. Boom.
Is the DLSS setting on quality?
Actually, this is not using DLSS, I think, at the moment, if I remember correctly. Let me check. Yeah. If I use DLSS, indeed, I'll do that now. Here we go. And also, it just looks gorgeous. But then again, you'd expect nothing less at this resolution. What I wanted to show is you have several graphics options. For example, what is it? Here we go, geometry. So, for example, traffic. You can say...
I will put on the zoom again.
Well, I'm not even sure you can see it because actually I haven't been able to see the difference, but there is a setting in here. So presumably this will, make the traffic either, denser or less dense, as in more cars or less cars. As you can see here, though,
also less traffic jams.
Sorry,
less
probably
jams.
Yeah. But there's a bunch of cars here, and there's a couple of driving here, and you can't really see any of them popping in or out.
No.
So I'm not sure. The crowd density, though, if you see there's people on the streets here, there should be some difference there, but also there I don't see anything here.
Maybe you need to apply it.
Hair quality you can change. Yeah, there's a whole lot of different settings you can use in this game. Weather particle quality. That's probably I probably need to be looking up for that to make any sense or to see the difference.
Need to do a rain dance. Make it rain.
Maybe. See if we can see the difference there. High, very high, low. Weather particle effects. Yeah, I guess it's not really the clouds, but I guess maybe at some point it can rain or you can have like wind effects. I'm not sure if that's what they mean. Also the vignette, I haven't been able to really see the effect of that. It says in the description that it provides an effect which darkens the image towards the edges of the screen, but I really haven't been able to see if it actually does that. I don't see any difference between these two settings. Okay, so let me, because you said, Eric, probably at speed and when swinging around, you probably don't notice the lower quality or
what
things
is IGTI?
Sorry?
The other option over there.
Which one?
One up, yeah.
Yeah,
IGTI.
I'm not sure what it is.
IGTI.
Insomniac Games Temporal Injection. So
Oh,
this
that's
is,
their own version.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay,
so it's not a hardware thing, I guess. So I'm not sure how much this helps.
The question is, did they make it for PS5 or especially for PC? Because
Not
somebody
sure.
else did the port.
Not sure. But if I put, for example, AMD FSR 2.0 on performance,
Yeah.
and so this should introduce some, some image quality reduction. And now we're gonna swing around.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is you're moving so fast, it's very difficult for you to stare at one point and so actually notice it, because it will probably only occur on one point.
No, because even in front of you, it's doing it. That's my point. Mm-hmm. So I was talking to somebody earlier as well, and they said, it's one of the most annoying things in games when you've got that flickering or something. That's something that breaks immersion very, very fast.
Yeah.
Even more maybe than say, a lower FPS.
I now know why Michiel got sick.
Yeah. But yeah, just the feel and knowing and seeing that these visuals are being ray traced in real time with these, especially with these office buildings with the glass facades and stuff, that it just looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
But that's all part of this game, and that's also why, especially in a game like this, having a widescreen setup, it just makes it so much more immersive and so much more beautiful, let's say, because you just get so much, you see more of the detail. And the performance, I mean, okay, so this is FSR 2.0 performance mode, I think, so that's actually already quite aggressive upscaling. And I mean, you're right, Eric. I would say for me as well, this would be, I still think it's visually very nice. I wouldn't say that I'm really suffering too much from the mode. Although, you know, just now moving towards the building that I'm on right now already showed me, again, a bit of shimmering of some of the details, which is annoying. Now I'm going to go back and see.
Matt Cowdersea is asking how often are the rewards changed at rewards at MSI.com. I don't know.
No idea.
Finally got some fair points in an Amazon voucher and then it disappeared.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's annoying. We're sorry about that. So this is DLSS on the performance mode, also to give an idea.
Yeah, so for this game it can make a difference, especially because you're traveling so far into, how do you say that?
Into the city?
Well, no, I want to say more between buildings in streets or something.
So
But here it's low buildings, so it doesn't apply.
Yeah.
So do you think people buy this game only to swing around and
Oh yeah.
not play the missions?
I would.
That's cool.
I mean, just slinging around, and especially when you get like really close to the ground like that. How often? How many games do that?
Yeah.
You know, like you could. I guess you could make a Tarzan game to do that. But you know, and it's not really that realistic. As in, you know, the speed at which he runs up buildings is, you know, completely. That shouldn't really be possible. Then again, he's Spider-Man, so he has superpowers. He also lifts up really heavy stuff sometimes. I was trying to see if I can get to the, is it Freedom Tower? This one. The big shiny one. Because, I mean, these windows, in terms of reflection, should also be pretty good. But also, this, I believe, if I did see it correctly, is the highest building.
Then probably you will unlock some bonus.
I guess so.
Most games have that.
Yep.
Ta-da! No roof.
Whoa, okay. I was trying to get up there. Actually, no.
Nice.
But now I'm at the other end, and I should. Oh, I was going to say, yeah, the Statue of Liberty.
Whoa, that's small.
Yeah.
What is that? Staten Island or how's it called?
Staten Island, yeah, I think that's what it's called. Yep. Hey, look, there's our LNG. there's our heating for the winter.
Yeah. Shipping out to Europe.
Yes. Anyway, gorgeous game.
Yeah.
Just all round beautiful. Very responsive as well. I really love the fact that you can actually change settings in this game. And I mean, notice how I've changed a lot of settings in the game, and I haven't had to reboot the game at all. It just applies it straight into the game. It doesn't matter if it's ray tracing or any level of detail here.
But let's be honest, that's only useful for us because most people just select one option and, you know, they check if they're looking for a trade-off to get a smooth FPS and still decent graphics.
Still, it's really nice in that way that it's indeed, and also for.
We used to have games you need to reboot completely.
Yeah, or indeed, if you, well, not all settings, but you know, some settings, especially ray tracing or some other ones. So then it, you know, making a direct comparison indeed becomes way more time consuming and also difficult, because if you see it directly and it changes from one frame to the next, it's instant. You can instantly see the difference. If you have to reboot the game, you kind of have to remember how it looked before, and then you try and, you know, see the new image, and it's always a bit harder, because if you don't remember exactly how it looked, you know, and you have to kind of go back and forth between how did that look, how did this look, and this just makes it really easy.
So Foxy Feet is I can beat Spider-Man boss on easy preset anyway. Same problem as you, Peter.
I'm
just sling around.
This isn't my sort of game, I have to admit. As in, you know, the type of gameplay. I still think it's really gorgeous. I love the what is it? The swinging around in the city. I love the open world games that I can basically just do anything what I want instead of having to, you know, those specific missions with the cutscenes. That's the kind of thing I don't. You have to have it for the story, otherwise you don't have a story and it doesn't really grip you into it. And I understand it's trying to mimic, you know, things from the comics and from the movies, but yeah, that's the sort of stuff I just, yeah. And also during this live stream, when I'm trying, I really wanted to show like the open world and how beautiful that was. So it was a bit unlucky in terms of timing, but still, I'm really impressed with this game. Both in just the general gameplay, how well it's been ported, but also just, you know, all the graphic settings you can change and how good that looks and how well it performs. Because yeah, if you switch back to DLSS quality mode, I mean, yeah, the detail is just staggering as well.
I think that's it for today, Peter.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, still 2 giveaways, yeah. First one is CJ. CJ, congrats.
CJ, yeah.
CJ and
Nice.
Dude.
Yeah, also congratulations. So all of you win a copy of Assassin's Creed Valhalla plus the DLC of Dawn of Ragnarok. Send that out to you as soon as possible after the live stream.
Next week, I'll be having holiday again.
Yes, yeah, and then it would be. We thought it would be nice for Mike and myself to play a bit of 2 Point Campus in honor of the back to school campaign that we're also running. So yeah, those are starting again, obviously, because back to school period is starting. So we're going to highlight a little bit about, you know, our back to school specials. They might be different per region.
That's the same like the hospital game, right?
Yeah, it's 2 Point Hospital. It's I don't know.
I played it with my son. It was quite nice.
There used to be a thing called Theme Hospital, Theme Park. You know, those guys.
Park,
Bullfrog was the studio, I believe, right back then. And so at some point they made 2 Point Hospital, which is, I think it's made by the same guys even, or the same developing team who made Theme Hospital back in the day. So
no,
it's like
it's not CJ Beale, it's another CJ.
Yeah.
Otherwise I would have mentioned, sorry.
Exactly. Anyway, really cool game, very fun, not too serious, and so it should be some relaxing, cool gameplay, some laughs as well, and obviously there'll be some more giveaways. So guys, I hope you found this stream interesting and just, you know, enjoyed the visuals as much as we did. Also, if you ever plan to do NVIDIA Surround, now you know how to do it. Yeah, but you also saw that it can cause issues every now and again, and it's a bit iffy. So make sure you have enough time to deal with that. Don't be in a rush if you want to use it. Yeah,
and don't buy 3 4040p monitors. Just go for 1080p.
Why not?
Saves a lot of money on your GPU.
Yeah, well, you know, in a couple of years or a couple of generations, it's going to be fine. You know, you can keep the monitors for longer.
That's true.
So,
that's true.
Or just buy one ultra-wide monitor, which again, it's for the immersion, especially when you're sitting close enough. It's not 100% the same effect, but it still provides a lot more immersion than just on a single 16:9 ratio screen. Anyway, thank you guys very much for joining, and we hope to see you again next week.
Thank you.
So
take care. Stay safe.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.